Hello, this is Bob from RankWyz and Sideways, and today RankWyz Daily is an exciting video for me because I will show something that could happen only after so many months of hard work we put by adding new modules into RankWyz platform. As you know, we recently added WyzTraffic, the module that is responsible for all possible interactions and simulations with your properties with the purpose of helping to optimize for RankBrain. And very recent update was the introduction of the LinkVault, the module that allows you to monitor, manage, check indexing, ranking for all of your tier 1 properties. Would it be guest post, PBN links you buy in, might be social profile, press releases, and so on and so on. So by continuously monitoring them, by building backlinks and sending traffic to, you'll strengthen your tier 1, and as a result, that will propagate to your money side. The functionality we have today is not really direct result of the work, but the integration between these two modules will happen only if we redesign completely those two modules. The RankWyz was the first service that added some way of interaction with the traffic simulation, and it was over 3 years ago, way before Google introduced RankBrain. Even then, we thought that user interactions would be the major direction where Google will go in order to evaluate the value. Put the value on the link, estimate the value of the link. The more interaction with the page, the more valuable links going from this page somewhere else. If you want to increase the value of your link tier 1 links, you have to have interactions with your pages. That's why social profiles, even they have by old school backlink, the link building, no good links. They very often redirects. If not redirects, they no follow, still work, because social profiles very often have a lot of interactions, and they are on the sites that overall have a high interaction rate. So now what we have is a CTR automation. Before I'll demonstrate how you do this, what is CTR automation? CTR automation, click-through automation, click-through rate is by no mean something new, and it wasn't introduced with the RankBrain. The first CTR simulators were popular back probably 8 years, might be even longer ago, and by then they were very simple. So any like desktop application that will just simulate the search on your site, assuming that your site already ranking for some keywords, clicks finally your site on the Google results and clicks through and stay there. So I will simulate the activity, simulate the interest of the visitor to the site opposite to other search results. And Google known for counting CTR as one of the major the ranking factor, and then over time you will see the site that visitors click through and not going back to the search result, ranking higher. Of course, over time, the method becomes saturated, and lots of people report that it doesn't work as effective as it used to be. Of course, so it became a mainstream. Everyone does it. You go to any crowdsourcing the site, you will see that the search simulators are popular tools. There are services to do this. The companies with the big budget buying the real visitors to search in the real users to search in the Google results and click through to the money site in order to improve CTR. And yet many say that it barely working. Barely, that's a keyword. And the concept we put into WyzTraffic will help you to capitalize on this slight improvement in the link value, because we do it across all of your properties, across all of your network. So if you have multiple tier network and you're able to raise the value, let's call it the value of the link, by 10%, that probably will not be as impressive if you do it with the money side. Let's say your money side is ranking for the high volume keyword, let's say, and the third page, and you apply the search simulator, and now it's in the middle of the third page. Not much of the excitement, so it must be not as effective. But if you can improve all of your links by 10% by the compound effect, so you will see the tremendous impact of the to your money side. The concept we put in the RankWyz, so we don't do as much interactions directly with your money side as with all of your properties, because RankWyz allows you to manage all of your properties, your tier 1, your PBN, your social profile, and so on and so on. So now we bring those together, so you can manage all of your properties. You can we have a rank tracker, bulk rank tracker, and RankWyz. I already explained the concept. It's not specifically for exact positioning in different engines, different locations. We want to see the big picture of what are your properties are ranking, even if they ranking pretty lower, because ranking, in my opinion, is the only single indication of the authority of the page in the Google eyes. So if you have your PBN ranking for your dental keywords, this is good PBN. If it's not ranking, you just left guessing, checking all different metrics and other criteria if the PBN is helping, or at least if it's not harming your site. So the big picture of the use case we implemented. You have your properties. Let's say you have social profiles as sets. You have citation sites. You rank your keyword. You track your keywords for the client, and you have hundreds and hundreds keywords. Soon as the system sees that those properties are ranking for some specific keywords, the system will start sending them to WyzTraffic search and click simulation, search and click campaign. So it means instead of going to WyzTraffic and say, well, I want to simulate search traffic for the such and such keyword to check with the site, and I know that it's ranking. You don't know tons of other keywords you're ranking. And more important, you don't. It's really impossible to scale up to all of your tiers, all of your properties. Now with RankWyz, you set up your project, you add all of your properties, website, PBN, LinkVault, system tracks ranking. You already have WyzTraffic search and click campaign. So as soon as system sees the ranking, it will start sending it for the simulation. Search, find the site, click through, stay on the page, and eventually go to the site that's linking up to the money site. So how you do this? Like search campaign. You go to WyzTraffic. You create a click and Google search and click campaign. You give it a name. You want to specify how many times you want this task be executed. Over time, you might say, let's say I want to have 5 searches over 24 hours. You specify distribution between mobile, desktop, and you can do geo-targeting. Let's say you want this to be US-based traffic. So if I'll go to existing setup, so this is Search Google Campaign. You can see why I said it's really hard, not easy to manage those campaign manually. So you have to go to traffic and provide traffic task, the keyword that is ranking already, and site URL that you want system to find and click through. So of course it only limits you to the very popular keywords and the sites, and it's really hard to implement in the large scale. So the next step is LinkVault. So we have a project, we have a network of the type of LinkVault, and we uploaded all the property. Those are citations for our client side. That's the main purpose of LinkVault. So we create these tier 1 properties, but we don't do much with that. So not only you need to monitor this, usually number doesn't mean much, but you have to act on the tier 1. You have to backlink them, and now you'll be able to, you can send the visit traffic that I demonstrated in another video. Now you can demonstrate search traffic, and this is extremely important. The search traffic will be searching for the keywords, but instead of clicking through to your money site, which you can only do so much, there's a known penalty for abusing a CTR when you continuously click into your money site, and that's why exactly people said it's not effective. What if you have hundreds, and in this case we have 154 citation properties that RankWyz already checking ranking for, and instead we can find this when we do search for the specific keyword, we can click through to dozens if not hundreds of the different properties and bring traffic to property that still have a value to your client side. So let's say if I'll go to this specific citation page, you can see it's ranking for 8 keywords in Google. So those positions are not high, but they're good enough to be sent for WyzTraffic search and click campaign, and so on and so on. You can see there are many of those pages are ranking. So a local Yahoo community, and they high authority pages. So if we search, if we click through, if we interact with this page and eventually go through to the money site, this is exactly what we need to optimize for RankBrain. So we don't really send this traffic to the money site. We raise the value of the tier 1 links by searching for them and finding them and interacting with the page and eventually clicking through. So it might be not even direct link, as I said, it might be a redirect, it might be even text citation. So we raising the value of the link of the page that somehow has impact to our money site. So, well, you see the point, and you can see that there are other functionality of the LinkVault that are extremely useful. Not only you can see the ranking, you can see if page is indexed or not. You can see the metric of domains, if the page is up. Well, most of those in this case are reputable social sites, but it's not always the case. You can track, let's say, links you're ordering from PBN vendors, and it's not uncommon when they delete your orders. If you don't know exactly very well the PBN provider, they might delete your order in the month. So they want to keep the PBN tidy and not bloating with too many links. So now we have, we can see the links still present, pointing to the money site, but it's not the purpose. That's not the main point for this specific automation. I go to automation. So I click automation, I go to new automation. So we'll already have LinkVault traffic, but that will be traffic from your tier 1 links up to your money site. So now we have LinkVault Google search traffic. You can see that I can say, let's say 5 random ranking properties will be sent to Google search traffic campaign. So how it works, system tracks hundreds keywords, hundreds of properties. You saw that I go to every specific property and can see that it's ranking for some keywords. Now 5 random of them will be sent to the search campaign with the keyword the property is ranking for, and within the first 100 positions, and the URL we want the simulator to find and click. So this is why now you can see how it's better compare it to the classical CTR automation, where like people trying to increase the value of specific site or just hammering the same campaign, same site over and over again. So we're raising, might be not by much, but the value of the hundreds of pages that are your tier 1 properties. If they will be ranking higher, and after all, many of those citation pages are as good for visitors as your money sites, like your client site, might be even better. So when someone is looking for the Toronto dentist and they click on the result, the Yelp page is not anyhow worse than actual site of the client of yours. So instead of just focusing on ranking client side for the set of keywords, we need to focus on ranking the whole set of properties that is worth visiting. Like, of course, if it's PBN, so you don't want your clients, the visitors, to visit them and rank them too high. But all of the social profiles, all the citation sites, review sites, we also have to keep into consideration in ranking them. Very often, this should be the strategy, to rank first pages that are already ranking, and if it's not on your site, so that they might be should be priority, because we put in the client up to the for those who are searching for the specific service. Anyway, so I will summarize everything we just discussed. Assuming you haven't set anything in the RankWyz account, so you need to set up a project. You need to activate a rank tracker and add your keywords. Then you add a website. You create a link vault and upload tier 1 links. Click verify, although it's not necessary for the CTR automation. So now you create a WyzTraffic campaign, search and click type of campaign, and you specify how you want to handle traffic. If you need to geolocation, how you want to spread, and then you go to the network automation and create send to Google search and click campaign. So system will now be not only checking the ranking, but also as soon as the property ranking, sending them to the search and click campaign. So this is the automation at the best. So no matter what the other services great are, so unless there's an underlying foundation for this, there are the ability to track multiple properties, to see multiple keywords, and have a traffic simulation and ability to bring them together, it's impossible to implement. This is unique functionality, and as I said, I'm extremely excited, and that a must for anyone who's doing any type of complete SEO projects, because it's 100 times safer than sending CTR simulation directly to the money site, because you track hundreds of properties and you send a low number of searches to every property that combines to the hundreds and hundreds searches going to all of your properties you own. Anyway, so you can tell I'm excited and I'm happy, so we finally put it through. Thank you for watching. Thank you for using RankWyz, and if you're not yet, you can log in and create your free account and give it a try. You can send me a question at pavel@rankwyz.com, or ask a question on our community page or in the Facebook, join a Facebook mastermind group. Thank you for watching and have a great day.